Yes, 'twas one of the few things my parents left me before they died. They're probably buried somewhere on this island, as a matter of fact. What do you seek here?
You explain your so far unsuccessful attempt to locate the tiara.
Das ist das kleine Mädchen und weil sie Vampir geworden ist, ist sie jetzt im mittleren Alter.
A discarded pile of books shift aside from the floor, and a single black book is revealed underneath. She appraises the black book with indignant comprehension, then holds it out towards you. You take the book from Anastasia's hand.
I do not suppose that has anything to do with it, but it must be about something important.
Es ist echt. So, wir müssen das Buch einmal benutzen. Gute Death Note.
You open the book and are surprised to discover not pages, but a hollowed out section in which sits a silver.
Wieso hat sie diesen Schlüssel nicht gefunden? Ja, irgendwas Interessantes muss damit ja quasi sein, aber.
There also appears to be something written on the back cover of the book. In the hollow, you can see that the inside back cover has been written on. Some words have been scrawled on.
Irgendein Rätsel haben wir jetzt
They
hier.
are faded, but still mostly legible.
Okay. Wir machen hier wieder. Machen hier einfach einen Screenshot von.
The writing scrawled on the back cover reads, "If treasure you seek, dear to my heart."
Nur das kleine Bild einfach nur nehmen, noch besser.
Tales of fiction is where you must start. Find first the beauty with stepsisters too. Then visit the huts that the big bad wolf blew. The girl with no flock will usher your way to the little old man who spins gold out of hay. Those two star-crossed lovers shall be your last guide. They'll lead you to riches that pirates did hide. What you earnestly seek shall now truly be yours, though get it part wrong, and you'll be greeted by Mars.
So, warte mal, benutze das Bücherregal hinten. Um es aus der Nähe zu sehen, okay. Benutze deine Augen, um die Titel zu lesen. Wähle diejenigen aus, die im Rätsel erwähnt werden. Nummeriere die Bücher von links. Wie wir speichern hier einmal. Was soll denn das? Das ist ein bisschen fies, aber egal. So. Die das Rätsel erwähnt werden. Nummeriere die Regale von 1 bis 6. 1. Oben, unten. Oben nach unten. Da steht ja auch. Die Bücher von links nach rechts beginnt mit erstens wähle aus Regal 3 das Buch 2. 1, 2, 3, Buch Nummer 2.
Cinderella.
Okay, gut. Das ist schon Puddel. Regal 6, Buch Nummer 25. Na super. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24. Ah. 25, die 3 kleinen Schweinchen. Das ist super, dass man so wenigstens die Titel sieht. Regal 2, Buch 24, Schäfchen zählen, was auch immer das ist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Little Bub. Wird's wohl sein. Regal 3, Buch Nummer 16, Rumpelstilzchen. Das habe ich auch schon irgendwo gesehen. Regal 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 16. Regal 1, Buch Nummer 10, Romeo und Julia. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Da 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 da.
A new book has appeared on the third shelf down.
Oh, super, jetzt habe ich nicht geguckt, wo es aufgetaucht ist, das neue Buch. Auf dem dritten Regal erscheint ein neues Buch, Buch Nummer 14, die Schatzinsel. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Treasure Island. Nimm das Buch.
You've located the correct book. You pluck it from the shelf and read its title, Treasure Island. What is this? There seems to be a lock binding the cover shut. The keyhole requires a small, thin key.
Ein dünner, schmaler Key. Das haben wir doch im Inventar. Warte mal. Jetzt speichern, danke sehr. Buchrätsel. Auf ins Inventar. Wir haben dich und kombinieren dich damit.
The key fits perfectly into the lock. You turn it and hear a soft click. The book is now open. Skimming through the book, you find that a map has been sketched onto the last page. Close scrutiny reveals it is a top-down layout of the castle and its surrounding grounds. According to this, the tiara has been buried near one of the graves. You shudder, hoping that this is not going to be a case of digging all night while trying to avoid unearthed zombies.
Yay.
There's also a small piece of writing near the bottom. A date of fate can be found with a first, a second, and a double of nothing.
So, auf gen Süden. Können wir einfach tatsächlich replacen. Aber rausgehen sollte sie uns was.
I wish only one thing as payment for helping you find that book.
Of course.
Would you be so kind as to take this bracelet and place it on my mother's grave? I believe she wanted me to have it while I was alive. Now, it seems no longer appropriate to keep it. Thank you. I must retire now. It will not be long before sunrise. Good night, Graham.
Good night, Anastasia.
Gehen nach Süden, um die Burg zu verlassen. Hey, wir sind draußen. Und dann nach links zum Friedhof. Ja. Speichern. Replace. Oder Castle. Replace. Das ist absolut dumm. Egal. Auf zum Friedhof. Nutze das Armband an den Nutze das Armband an den Geistern, um sie zu beruhigen. Okay.
As you hold up the bracelet, the ghosts seem to relax slightly. You wonder if it is now safe to approach them and enter the cemetery. Lord Herbert and Lady Lillian, 1646 to 1668, loving parents of Anastasia, beloved son and daughter-in-law of Count Caldor and Countess Lavidia, our enemies be warned, their untimely deaths shall be avenged. Lord Herbert and Lady
Okay, das ist egal. So, jetzt müssen wir das Ding da drauf benutzen.
You place the bracelet on the grave. It immediately sinks down into the earth. The ghosts do not respond at first. Then one of them drifts toward you. It nods, almost sadly. The ghost seems to want to say something,
Lady?
but appears unable. Its face, though transparent and hazy, is lined with grief and torment. Its facial features waver into focus. The ghost is female.
We understand that our daughter will never be
Was haben die sich bei der...
no longer.
Oh mein
do
Gott.
we need wait for her. Now we journey to the realm of the dead, where its lord waits to judge us. Farewell.
You bow your head and cross your heart out of respect. While looking downward, you notice that a beautiful gold ring now lies at your feet.
Haben wir den Ring.
You feel apprehensive about being here.
Hasse so
You
kleine
lift the gold
Gegenstände.
ring from the ground and carefully place it in your pocket.
So. Speichern wir nochmal. Und... Super hell, geil. Finde den Grabstein aus dem Jahr... First, Second, Double Nothing. 1200? Okay.
Mary Ann Drinkwater.
Ist das ein Grabstein oder ist das nur ein normaler?
Douglas Buckmaster. Susanna Somnia, 11. King of Siam, date of death, 47. His death was a puzzlement. Boris and Olga. There was an old couple named Olga and Stovich, who in truth made quite a nice pair. They lived with each other for many long years, till they wound up in each other's hair. Date of death, 1567.
Oh, kann das sein, dass das gruseliges Wortspiel ist?
Kitty, 1500 to 1510. Sudden did the illness come upon sweet Kitty, no longer young. There is nothing more that can be done. Her lives are up. She's had her fun.
So, welches?
Susanna Somnia, 1195 to 1265. He had put her to bed after she'd had supper, but forgot next morning to stir and wake up her. Douglas Buckmaster, 995 to 1020. The noise, said he, is far too loud, as he discerned the maddened crowd. The mob broke in, then he did scream, I'd rather this a sight unseen. They strung him up from toe to head, and as for after, enough's been said. Mary Ann Drinkwater, 1230 to 1266. They had traveled safely for many a day.
Davon aus, da wird auch wieder dasselbe
Lord
sein.
Herbert
Genau.
and Samuel You Believe, 1255 to 1300. This young man sought to be holy, to save himself from being lowly. He joined the hood and wore their cloth, eventually died from professional sloth.
Auch noch ein Grab? Ist ein Grab,
Count
ne?
Bartholomew Scrooge, 1017 to 1101. To warnings he would pay no mind. Of his ailing
Grab?
health, his relatives
So
they
ein
bide their time.
Bodenplattengrab?
After all, he had great wealth.
So aus, ne?
Here lies that thieving Thomas. 'Tis the last time he'll rob us. Date of death, 912. Tombs and crypts. Boris and Olga.
Das hatten wir gerade eben. Was war da?
King of Siam.
Das hatten wir auch.
Alfred Chamberlain, 810 to 810. He'd not seen his first sunrise, felt not the warmth of dawn. All who saw him wept and cried. To this world he'd come stillborn.
Das ist sehr makaber.
Count Christopher Evere, 1175 to 1200. The young Evere, his time so near, said he, my dear, lend me your ear. Please do not fear, my life ends here.
Schöner Reim. Da noch irgendwas?
This grave is centrally located within the cemetery. A stone gargoyle rests atop it. You see the name on the headstone and swallow hard. It says, Count Kaldar, died 1646. Though you did not think it possible, you suddenly feel a lot colder.
Was ist denn da? Das muss doch hier irgendwo... Ja, wirklich...
Jacob Scarlett, 1354.